This week on USOC Adventures TV, join your host and owner, Dana Hall, as we head to the rugged wilderness of New Brunswick in pursuit of the elusive black bear. From breathtaking landscapes to heart-pounding moments, it's a hunting adventure you don't want to miss. So gear up and get ready, because the hunt starts now, only on USOC Adventures TV. Welcome to USOC Adventures TV, where your next adventure could be just a drawing away. Each month, we're giving lucky winners a chance to win incredible hunting and fishing trips, with prizes ranging from top-of-the-line gear to once-in-a-lifetime experiences.
Couldn't be more excited, man.
Whether you're a young hunter, a seasoned pro, or a proud veteran, USOC Adventures TV is here to make your dreams a reality. Enter the drawing, and you could be the next lucky winner to reel in the adventure of a lifetime.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. What's up? What's up?
Got our multiple safety harnesses, got my hex suit, binoculars, got your dry shots, got my dry shots.
I'm Dana Hall with USOC Adventures TV. This week we head up to New Brunswick for a quick, short hunt for black bear to True North Outfitters with our owner, Corey Leslie.
Corey, I'm Dana.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Joey, nice to meet you.
Corey Leslie, the owner of True North Outfitters, offers an incredible variety of hunts: moose, black bear, and deer. With a beautiful lodge nestled in the heart of the wilderness, it's more than just a hunt. It's an unforgettable experience.
We got our vacuum sealers from JBR Industries. We got our new Sherman cooker that just came in today, new sponsor. Huge shout out to Jacob with Scent Thief coming through. Our new sponsorship with Scent Thief, we'll be using that. We're going to be using our Zeus broadheads with our center point crossbows on this trip. We're also going to be using our heater bodysuit. I'm not sure if we're going to need it or not. It says it's going to be in a couple days, it says like 47 degrees, so I'm going to definitely get inside of it, check it out. Pretty excited to use that, see if we can get a kill using that.
So once we got the phone call from one of our previous trip winners and one of our good friends that became a member of USOC about how good of a bear hunt it was up there, we decided we were going to go.
Last year's lucky trip winner, Mia Thomas, joined us at the same incredible location and walked away with her very first black bear. Her unforgettable experience proves that dreams really do come true at True North Outfitters.
We spoke to the owner, Corey, told us when we could get up there. So then we had to figure out, are we going to be able to cross the border? We didn't know what we needed to cross the border to get into Canada, and that's when we started calling the DMV, trying to get our enhanced license, trying to get it done in time, so we could run up there to do a 3-day trip and try to cram everything in a short period of time.
I mean, we got a lot of people to thank, but we're going up to True North Outfitters in New Brunswick with our man Corey. So this should be one hell of a ride.
Heck yeah, 10 hours.
Yeah, 10-hour drive, driving through the night. We're gonna make it there for the morning. Hopefully in time for lobster night. I got a clothes bag in here, that's all I got left. We're also bringing there might be an opportunity for us to be in a tree stand, so obviously, you know, I'm gonna be in the tree stand with my safety harness. Rather than put two fat guys in a tree stand together, he's got his Buzzard Roost saddle, so he'll be able to get up behind us and we'll have the camera arm and stuff like that.
So we're gonna drive through the night. Hopefully, get in there in time enough to get into, get unloaded quick and get into a stand. That's our goal. Try to be there as early as possible. We just gotta run a little above the speed limit and just go. Until we get to Canada, then we're running the speed limit. Because in Canada, we don't know anybody there. Here, I'm not worried about New York. I could pay a little speeding ticket in New York. I don't know how Canada would be. So we're gonna head to New Brunswick. Got a car filled with everything. We're ready to go.
USOC Adventures TV is brought to you by Retake Guns, Migra Ammunition, Backco Bikes, Elite Archery, stand releases, ultra arrows, and buzzard roost saddles. USOC Adventures TV is proud to have all of these fine sponsors. Closed captioning for USOC Adventures TV is provided by Ultimate Ground Effects, Hardscapes, and Excavation.
Far of a drive after that, we headed into camp. Not sure what to expect, who was going to be there. We came into a full camp with other hunters as well, but they opened their arms and welcomed us in. And Nancy, the cook, she started bringing out food for us as we got there because we had a long drive, she said.
Hi, I'm Kyle Leslie, Corey's brother, the owner-operator, and I'm a guide for the bear. I'm about 6 years into it, and I like it a lot.
The weather was pretty crisp up there, a little chilly. I was pretty excited about it. I knew that there'd be a lot of activity. The lodge sits right on a river, which is just absolutely breathtaking. I mean, you get out there and the views are just amazing where we are. I don't even know how to describe it.
October in New Brunswick is a sight to behold. The endless forests explode in a fiery display of reds, oranges, and golds as the crisp autumn air carries the scent of pine and earth. Rivers and lakes reflect the stunning colors, while mist rises over the rolling hills at dawn. Wildlife is on the move. Moose, deer, and the elusive black bear roam the rugged terrain, preparing for the winter ahead. Whether you're deep in the wilderness or standing on a rocky shoreline, the beauty of New Brunswick in the fall is nothing short of breathtaking. This is nature at its finest, untamed, untouched, and unforgettable.
We were 10 minutes from the Atlantic Ocean. We went down there. The scenery for me to see that was pretty amazing. Seeing high tide, low tide, seeing the different wildlife that was around there, how fresh the fish was that we had, the lobster that we got to eat at camp. I couldn't even describe the food. It was absolutely amazing, and we all know how I love food. So we brought our crossbows up because we wanted to archery hunt as we always do. And that forest is very dense. As if you've ever been there, you'll know. The only way you're really gonna get a bear up there is you're hunting over bait. You can either be in a tree stand or you can be in a ground blind. We decided to hunt out of a ground blind. One thing I loved about this outfitter, no two people hunt out of the same stand. So if someone was in that stand that year, he doesn't hunt another person out of there until the next year. He's got multiple bait sites. He takes care of his clients. And we went in our first night, and that's when it got exciting. We waited around. Always the first night's the anticipation. Joey and I trying to whisper, trying to be quiet, doing everything right. And unfortunately, we didn't see anything the first night. We heard some stuff, but we weren't sure. And so we thought, hey, we'll pack up and walk out to the road until we heard a wolf. So then the two of us decided that we were gonna sit in the blind until our outfitter came in and got us. Made us a little bit nervous. We come in our second day, get in the afternoon, get our set. Got excited, got everything set up. I got Joey squeezed into the corner. I'm over on this side in the blind. Trying to film just right, trying to close everything up so they can't see us. We want to try to be as quiet as possible. We know they have good eyesight. We know they have great noses on them. huge shout out to Scent Thief. We sprayed down with Scent Thief every time we went in there. These bears didn't even know we were there. They didn't even look at our blind. They didn't even show any detection that we were there. We had total, I believe, of 6 bears coming around us. We had a couple behind us trying to see if we, they could wind us, anything like that. Moving all around. We had bears coming into the barrel, going out. It was pretty exciting. They use just a 5-gallon bucket with another one stacked on top of it. We had some fish skins up on top of the tree, so they have to reach up for them. And we were watching two different bears come in, and we knew which one we wanted. We had a big bear that was coming in after the smaller bear would. So we knew there was a dominant bear there. We had probably a 200-pound bear, which for me, I thought that was huge, that came in. He would grab the fish skin, he would run out of there as fast as possible. And then we'd watch a bigger bear come in, and he kept off to the side a little bit. We could see him, but he stayed just out of sight and kept an eye on things. And finally he came in, and we're averaging him about 350 is what we were figuring. We're not experts at all. He came in and got broadside. He gave me the opportunity, and I took my shot. I took the shot, and then I was a little nervous. I got that anxiety, was I too far back? Was he quartered just right? Was he enough? Was he broadside enough for me? We rewatched the footage over and over, and we found that I was a little far back, but it was a liver shot. So we knew we did have a kill shot. Thank God we had our Zeus broadheads, because it left some blood on the ground. We knew we had a good shot. Now it was getting dark. We had to back out of there, come back the next morning to track it, which was our last day that we could be there.
USOC Adventures TV is brought to you by Waterfeather, Duckwater Boats, KES Waterfowlers, 4 Arrows Outdoors, Dry Shod Waterproof Footwear, DNT Optics, and JVR Industries. Thank you again to our fine sponsors. This segment is brought to you by JVR Industries, specializing in vacuum packaging since 1972.
For more than 2 decades, Heater Bodysuit has been keeping hunters warm and comfortable. Thin-Solate insulation, a windproof barrier, and a water-resistant outer shell. Be 100% confident cold is not in your future. Stay warm or your money back guaranteed. HeaterBodysuit.com.
USOC Adventures TV's Nature Trivia Question of the Week is brought to you by Phelps Wholesale Auto and Phelps Transport. All right, are you ready for this week's trivia question? Here we go. Which type of bear is more likely to climb trees to escape danger? A. Grizzly bear. B. Black bear. C. Both climb equally well. Or D. Neither climb trees. The correct answer is B. Black bear. Black bears are incredible climbers. Unlike grizzlies, which have longer claws built for digging, black bears have shorter curved claws that help them grip tree bark with ease. When faced with danger, they often escape by climbing high into the trees, sometimes even carrying their cubs with them. This natural ability gives them a big survival advantage in the wild, so next time you're in bear country, remember, if a black bear is around, chances are it's got an escape route straight up a tree.
So it wasn't even 2 days later, and I get the text message from Corey, found your bear. So I was excited. I'm like, thank God he found the bear. The downfall is either other bears or wolves got to it. So I don't have my bear rug. Didn't get to bring that home, but I will be able to get the skull. That'll be about the only thing I'll get out of it, unfortunately. I hate to see that when that happens. Unfortunately, sometimes it does happen in hunting. If I would have had a couple days to stay up there, I would have been able to. We would have been able to do a little bit more. Doing tight trips like that makes it tough, but I can't thank Corey and Kyle enough for not just giving up and just saying, the bear's gone, and just leaving. They went out, they continued to look for it even without us there, and they find the bear for us, they find our harvest. And hands down, this has probably been one of the best bear hunts I've been on. I've hunted black bear before a couple times. I've harvested a black bear in Maine, going to New Brunswick. Moving forward, this will be the only outfitter I will use for black bear. It was one of the best experiences, not only food, which we all know I love food, desserts, the atmosphere, everything about it. Everybody treats you good. It was just like being at home again. It was relaxing. I just couldn't thank everybody up there enough.
This segment is brought to you by Zeus Broadheads. The patented Zeus Broadhead blades collapse when making contact with bone, then redeploy, bringing devastation and penetration to another level. See more at ZeusBroadheads.com.
USOC Adventures TV is brought to you by all of these amazing fine sponsors.
If you want to go on a dream trip like this or a bucket list hunt, we give away hunts all year long. We do 13 episodes a year, but we give away probably 15 to 20 hunts. From fishing to sick a deer in Maryland. We have our black bear in New Brunswick, as you just saw. We have an antelope hunt that we give away, our velvet youth hunt that we give away in South Carolina. We get elk hunt, mule deer. We have all kinds of hunts that we give away, whitetail in Kentucky. We charge $40 a year to be a member, and that gives you entry into all these drawings. We do monthly giveaways for different gear. We do Facebook Lives, and we'll give away different free gear on there as well. If you go on a hunt and you can't, and you have a kid that can't afford something, we have a youth program to help out, to cover it. If you can't provide a gun or a crossbow, we can provide that. That's what we do. We make the everyday person a star. That's what our program is about. So for $40 a year, you can go to myusoc.com and you can become a member and enter in for these dream trips, and you can become a star just like the everyday person.
USOC Adventures TV is changing lives, one epic adventure at a time. Every week, we're giving away incredible prizes and once-in-a-lifetime dream trips, taking lucky winners on unforgettable hunting and fishing experiences. From tracking trophy game in the wild to making memories that last forever, this is more than just a show. It's a chance to live the adventure. Stay tuned, because your next big hunt could be just one entry away, only on USOC Adventures TV.
At Peak Performance Labradors, we specialize in Labrador Retrievers that have the drive to hunt the toughest conditions, yet are gentle enough to be amazing family companions. I am Renee Petty from Northern New York, and I'm the third generation breeder and trainer of high-quality retrievers at Peak Performance. If you're looking for your next family companion or hunting dog, please visit our website, peakperformancetraining.info, or on our Facebook page, Peak Performance Labradors.
Next week on USOC Adventures TV, we're switching things up. No big hunts, no far-off trips. This time, we're bringing you a different kind of adventure. We're heading to Peak Performance Labradors, a top-tier company specializing in breeding and training dogs for the outdoors. Whether it's an elite bird dog for hunting or a highly skilled service dog changing lives, Peak Performance does it all. We will meet Renee and Tammy, the masterminds behind it all, and they will be giving us an exclusive look into the process of their business. From obedience and field work to advanced service training, these dogs are more than just pets. They're hardworking partners built for performance. Get ready to see firsthand what it takes to raise and train these exceptional canines. It's a different kind of adventure, but one you won't want to miss. Next week on USOC Adventures TV.